Today, on Bloodbath and Beyond, we watched The Sacrament. Father Knows Best.
This is a Ty West film. It stars Amy Seimetz, AJ Bowen, and Joe Swanberg, all of Your Next fame.
This movie is about a New York photographer who gets a letter from his drug-abusing sister telling him that she's moved halfway across the world to what appears to be a hippie community. The brother, Patrick, decides to go visit his sister at this community to make sure she's okay. Patrick's colleagues, who also work for Vice, decide to document the entire event. When they finally arrive, what they think to be a hippie community actually turns out to be quite the interesting religious cult.
So what did we like about this movie? I really liked the acting. Everyone did a really solid job delivering their lines, playing their characters, and just kind of coming off more natural than I thought they would, knowing that this was going to be a found footage film.
The two people who were actually documenting the entire event, their acting was phenomenal throughout the whole thing, because you can see that sense of emotion, the sense of surprise, which was really cool. Like, it wasn't like they were overacting or acting whatsoever. It was very natural, which was nice.
For a found footage film, this was actually shot surprisingly well. It wasn't difficult to watch. I mean, there were shaky parts, but nothing like Blair Witch or anything like that.
The pacing was great. I was engaged in the movie the whole time, which was really, really nice, because I was trying to figure out what the setting was. They did a great job building this up, because we're in an area, we don't know what's going on. We think that this is actually some kind of hippie community, but with each person we meet along the way, it's like a new plot twist is introduced, or a sense of foreshadowing.
Yeah, it was definitely what a lot of people are calling a slow burn. But that first half didn't take anything away from the film.
It's creepy. It keeps you on the edge of your seat. It just made that creepy feeling like I'm there in the community.
In general, all the shots were nice and well framed, even considering some of the awkward angles that you find in a found footage film when somebody puts down a camera. When people would walk into frame, everything still looked really nice.
Later on in the movie, there's this one part where Jake, I believe it is running through the forest, and then the camera drops, and then you see Jake in front of the camera, and the camera's still in that position. So it gives like a different play of perspectives. And there's moments in this movie where no one's behind the camera, and we still think someone's there. So you're building that tension with the characters.
I'm not going to get into specifics, but when the climax happens, there are a lot of scenes that you're just like, oh my god, that actually happened. They actually pushed the limits of a lot of things that a lot of films are afraid to do. And I really like that Ty West took initiative and did these things.
There was definitely a line in this movie. He crossed it, but he crossed it in such a way that it impacted us in an entertaining way.
Yeah, not in like an Uva Bowl way.
Yeah.
It was different. It was nice and tasteful, for lack of a better phrase. I really want to talk about how much I liked Gene Jones playing the father. His acting was incredible. This guy made the creepiest cult leader, father figure to this community. He had some very long dialogue scenes. I think one monologue was probably 45 seconds, where it was just one shot stationary on him and everything seemed completely natural. And he just came off so manipulative that it was just fucking awesome. I thought he played a fantastic part. They really played with just the use of the cameras a lot and give solid reasoning behind why they need to go and shoot different parts of the movie. So we've gone through our likes, and we'd like to talk about our dislikes, but this is the kind of movie that we don't really have that many dislikes. I don't have any dislikes.
Really? Ty did everything that he should have done for this film.
I think we're just going to go into final thoughts and ratings. I thought this movie was fantastic. The pacing was spot on. We got some awesome character development. The story was very, very solid and very tight. Everything meant something. I thought the acting was phenomenal, and I just thought the whole climax and some of the decisions that were made within the climax were just awesome. They were groundbreaking for the style of film it is. That being said, I'm gonna have to give this 5 creepy children knocking on your doors out of 5.
I agree with Jay. Everything in this movie was fantastic. I was entertained from beginning to end. I was engaged. I found myself sitting on the edge of my seat when the climax hit. Characters were awesome. Story developed perfectly. It's exactly what you want to look for in a film when you want to sit down and watch a thriller. They did a great job. So that being said, I'm going to give this 5 threesomes out of 5.
Threesomes aren't particularly Christian, if I'm remembering Sunday school correctly.
That's what we thought about the film. If you've seen it, let us know what you thought in the comments below. Like this video if you liked our review, and let us know if you have any recommendations by either commenting or tweeting at bloodbath_TV.